My name is Roland Lucas. I am a physical therapist from Sunnyvale, California, and this is part 2 of my hand and forearm grip training video series. And part 1 was mostly about the sort of equipment we use and the things that you need to do the program. Now I just want to talk a little bit about sort of the goals of the program and some of the general principles that we use, and that is that we want to use a medium to high load at relatively low repetition range to increase strength and condition the tissues so that when we go out and do our sports and our hobbies, we are less at risk of injury. So we want to achieve some type of fatigue within 5 to 15 repetitions. You will know when you're achieving fatigue because either the forearm will start to burn, you will be unable to complete the same motion as the repetition before. That was when we stop. We don't want to work in fatigue a lot. That's not beneficial to strength. It might be good for getting big muscles, but for strength and performance, our training needs to sort of cease when we hit that fatiguing threshold. And err on the side of less rather than more with the fatigue there. And so if we can easily do 15 repetitions, then it's too easy, and we need to progress the intensity of that particular device if possible. Alright, so now what we're going to do is start with some warm-up. And just before we get started, we want to just mention that this is the series of exercises we're doing is something that's evolved over time, and it's incorporated a lot of different theory and research and other common exercises that people use. And I'm open to your comments at fitnessandinjury.com, or questions even. So we're going to start with some warm-up. So we've got our super spongy foam disc. Warm-up shouldn't be stressful and it should have a large amount of motion. So this is actually, we're going to see everything with my left hand. Notice that I start with my left hand because it's my weaker hand, and then my right hand will use the same weight that is appropriate for my left hand. Yeah. Alright, good. So next thing that I would recommend is getting a hold of your stronger captains of crush. So you should have two. And I get a hold of the one that I just can't close. And I'm going to hold it there. 10 seconds. After our warm-up, we want to start with the strongest resistance. And because we can't close it, we use this isometric hold, which is a way of encouraging our nervous system to develop a better system of control. As the muscle fatigues with the hold, the nervous system has to figure out a better path to activate that muscle. So we're going to do 10 seconds and then slowly relax. And we would do anywhere from 3 to 5 of these. If I feel like I reach a point where I can't close it as much as the time before, that means I'm done. I've sort of fatigued on that exercise and I would move on. That'll be my last one on that end. So then I go down. Now I'm out of the numbers here, so you know I'm pretty weak. So I'm on the T. And then I'm going to do repetitions of opening and closing slowly. So I want to go through the full motion. All right, not bad. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our im tugs, and these are the small ones, and I'm going to do digit 3 and 4. I'm sorry, digit 4 and 5, so my ring and pinky. Alright, so probably this is the number 3. That was 15. I'm not going to go over 15. I do feel like there was some fatigue there. I hadn't hit failure, so that's probably good for today. If I'd easily done the 15, then I would do a second set with my number 4. And I guess it's a judgment call. Again, we want to worry more about the intensity and the quality of the work as opposed to exact numbers of sets and reps. My feeling is if we just follow that guideline of 5 to 15 reps and we fall in there somewhere, then our exercise program is going to have the variety we need to progress over time, and we're going to do well. Okay, so now, because my index and ring finger are stronger fingers, I go to number 4. So usually you're going to have to go up 1. Now, they're meant to be 2 fingers only, and I would say that for most people that should be the goal. Some people have very small hands, and they might go to 3 fingers. With some patients, we've even had them just use this instead of the full Captain's of Crush, but you'd probably have to have a pretty small hand to do so, to get value out of that. Yeah, again, so we went 3 and 4 on those. So we went 3 for the ring and the pinky, and we went for 3 on the, I guess, the ring, yeah, and the pinky. And then for the index in the middle, we went 4. We probably could have gone 4 and 5. Okay, so then we go to the pro hands.